where they turn it around. I don't care about the NA European, thing. I just feel like I want to see them play good Counter-Strike, and I think they got an opportunity to do that right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the game of the day. Maybe not for the reasons you're expecting. I want to see some drama out there. I want to see some fireworks. We're going to give this one the beans as we continue with Group B here at BLAST Open Rotterdam. Team Spirit taking on Liquid. We've got a brawly map pool, and we're kicking things off here on Mirage as a T-side start for the North American squad, Anders. A very important distinction now. They are making it through to the major with that fact.
Yeah, we won't let you forget about that for sure. Doolies up close. They got a flashbang. It's so deep. It's behind them. I don't think that flashed any of them, so they're going to get the refrag almost immediately. Shiro goes down. It's a nice setup for Spirit, but it didn't give him exactly what they wanted. They wanted both those kills with the Doolies. Now they're going to try and see if they can stop that bomb from going down, but might not be easy. Good shot from Elige, and that gives the space. Naf, he's planted that bomb in the back line.
Here we go then. Nice advantage. Good smoke goes down towards CT spawn. This is looking very promising for Liquid here. Donk, though, still alive. He's got Julies, he's got Kevlar, and they've lost the lead on the Liquid side. The retake's certainly possible, but time is of the essence.
Yeah, there's no kit either, so you're absolutely right. There's going to be a 10-second defuse. Still alive. Sue finally goes down. There's a team kill. Donk is taking down Magix, and now he's hiding. Needs to buy another couple of seconds. My God, that's a quick turnaround for the defuse. He hit the shot and instantly spun for it.
Smiles all round. It's close, it's uncomfortable. Even with a team kill thrown in the mix as well, it will be the defuse coming in for Team Spirit.
Ever seen anyone flick a defuse?
No.
I think that's what he did.
Good stuff there. I think for both teams, pretty successful from Liquid. You lost that first kill. Ultimate goes down early. You get the bomb planted. Comes down to a 1v1 essentially there as well. As we do see a Donk close things out. Took out his teammate. Get the hell out of my way. I've got T's to find. And the defuse confirmed, but the defuse being the important factor. The bomb was planted, so we will be seeing a force buy in the second. As per tradition, they've gone for no utility though, Anders. Galil's across the board and a scout means you have no grenades, and you just have the contact playing towards a bomb site, and that's exactly what they're doing.
It's kind of exciting to see. Kind of a rare sight. So close to the headshot there. I've got to be honest. Ultimate looked like he had it, but he's been hunted instead. Donk got a bit of a mission, and now he's coming back to that A bomb site where 3 people remain alive on the Liquid side. Bomb hunt did not happen yet, so they wasted their time a little bit. If they could have got the bomb down before Donk got here, I think that would have been a lot easier than it is now. And like you said, no utility. They're just fighting this one raw. Good work from Naf and Elige. Honestly, a respectable effort so far.
I think they've got a chance of winning this. It all comes down to this kill on Naf. Looks like the MP9 will find him. 1 versus 1. Zontics, though, ice cold in the clutch, as you might expect. They will be force buying going forward, Anders. This is the war of attrition now. The fact they get the bomb planted at 1v1, I can guarantee you they're buying up into the next rounds. So that was a difficult one. You entered with the firepower, but you had no utility. So a post-plant situation, no smokes, no molotovs, not even a flash. Always going to be very difficult. Donk certainly took the game to them. Easy does it, runs up middle, and it's a competitive round. Comes down to the wire here. They did very well to keep the CTs modest. As I mentioned, 100% chance of them forcing into this next round.
Yeah, such a close one. You're right. Definitely an opportunity to win it, and you're right again. They do force up into this. Shiro could barely put together an AWP, but it is limited as well on the CT side. How will they make this work? Some casual utility in the middle. We've all seen it before. Smoke up towards the B tunnel. That's a nice entry for Elige, but Magix obviously got away with so much. Almost takes down Naf. That's very nearly a triple for Magix.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to be planted, though, I think.
The round is certainly on. It's alive and well, but Donk is here. Looking to shut down the hopes and dreams of Team Liquid, but Naf keeps them alive. 3 versus 2. Shiro on the AWP. Where is Tanir? He's nowhere to be seen right now. Unless they give Shiro a kill, I think this one might be done. Liquid have found their way into this first half of Mirage.
Yeah, this is looking very, very promising. It confirms the pressure that they've been putting on to try and keep the economy low and make sure that Spirit did not feel comfortable. It's all paid off in this round.
And there's a conversation to be had. Sure, they might be able to win this retake, but if they don't, they only get the $1,400 loss bonus going forward here.
Yeah.
Should be a kill for Shiro, no problem. Keeping them modest, containing the kills is absolutely fine, but you have to hold on to this AWP. You have to hold on to the M4 because you get absolutely nothing going forward here. Team Liquid, though, arriving early, no blowouts here, and it will be a timeout. Hallie knows the importance of this follow-up round.
They looked like they were in a good mood on the Spirit side. They were laughing after that pistol, but we've seen the opposite. We've seen what happens when the frustration kicks in. Donk, he's not always been able to put a lid on it. He's quite outspoken with his body language when things aren't going well.
Yeah.
Clearly deep passion for the game, so that hasn't been happening yet, but it's just to say it could be a contrast to later on if Liquid find a way to keep this going. Tough opponent that they're up against here early on with this new squad. They've had, what, like 2 days of practice with this one?
And I mean, it's a similar conversation we've had with the FaZe sort of situation as well. FaZe losing their coach.
Right.
Kind of alleviates pressure in a way. The expectations are like on the floor. No one's expecting much. Same with this sort of roster as well. You just turn up and play your best. Do what you can. Close games, take a map, you'll take it at this point. No one's really expecting you to take the trophy of this tournament. And Spirit, they had an absolutely woeful performance over at EPL. They did not look themselves. No. So, yeah, the pressure's on them. If they don't put Liquid to bed comfortably today, those are worrying signs going forward into a very important tournament here on the calendar.
Now is not where they want to be crumbling. In fact, they want to be boosting Magic's as an in-game leader. They want to start to make all of the pieces work together, maybe including the auto shotgun as well on Tania.
It's back again. We did... Okay, Donk is also back. I was going to say, we saw in the previous series, didn't even fire off a shell. We'll see if Tania can have better luck with it. He's running through the smoke. Does he continue? He certainly does. Nafly one step ahead of him, though. 4-4. Do they want to reset the round now? They've understood what they're up against here. SMGs, shotguns, and that saved AWP of Shiro.
Very annoying that Donk is playing the middle of the map like this, because there are some maps where it feels like high-level teams have figured out how to avoid Donk a lot when he's on that CT side, but because he's playing the center of the map on Mirage, it's very, very hard to get rid of him. He's always going to be a couple of steps away from being, well, anywhere else on the map, really. Sue goes down. It's a 3 versus 4 here. So in spite of what looked like a decent enough opening maybe for Liquid, they need just a bit more. They are walking towards Sontix, who's in the shadow, but he's got Donk and Shiro right behind him. That's such a great kill. That's going to really slow them down, and they don't have a lot of seconds left there. They need to make a move. Sontix is doing it on his own. He actually wins both those fights.
He should not be getting that second one. Really nice teamwork, coordination. The crossfires were set up, but Zontix didn't need the help. He gets himself a double, farms a ton of cash for that MP9. And poor old Naf, normally watching the extremities, working towards that Palace position. Nothing left to do. 5 seconds on the clock, just playing for his life. 3-1. And Liquid will save that AK-47, but it's back to 4 spies. The war of attrition will continue here. Rough start for the North American squad. Let's have a look at this opening kill from Dong. This looks too comfortable, too easy. Yeah. Nice shot from Shiro, the double from Zontix as well. Yeah, he just plays it so well. He forces their hand. They have to commit themselves to such a deep angle to even get a shot on him. He swings around, nothing you can do. Couldn't have played it better if he tried. And I was going to say the forces continue, but they've given in. They've allowed this one to go to an eco. Gimmicky plays normally required here when you have one saved AK. They go for the boost towards middle. Nothing found from it.
Yeah, they treat that saved AK like it was one of the hero AK buys. Just kind of see what you can manufacture with it. I respect it. They're all in the middle. Sontix on the one side here, certainly seeing the heads popping up and down towards the connector. Yeah, could be a very deep one landing. Tania's already found a headshot as well on the other side. Have to be Naf to really open this up. I say that, but Sue is actually the one who gets the opening frag here. Shiro catching Elise. He was trying to sneak in through the window.
Looks like they're trying to change their focus towards B. That's where Magix lies and waits here. Shui gonna hold towards the ladder, hoping to get another 1 deke. They've made the round interesting in the 3-on-3, but only with that saved AK still. 1 minute remaining. Shui holds towards short. As I mentioned, back towards B. Magix, we haven't said his name too much as of yet. We'll see if he can step up here with the AK-47 in hand. Like a very defensive angle. You can see he's not comfortable having to look towards short, and indeed the B apartments themselves.
He's in a good position here, jumping past. Oh, they actually tried to fake it up for Naf to get the kill, but he couldn't quite land it. Sui is quick to follow up. 30 seconds here. Donk in position. They know where he is. Might want to have to get rid of him before they try and plant the bomb at this stage. Dodging back and forth. Malbs on the other side. He's going to plant right in front of Donk. That seems like a crazy move. But it's worked out, but a strong headshot to take one down. He swings again, and that's exactly what you get when you're up against Donk.
Fancy footwork, ducking and weaving around the bomb site. He knows exactly what you're up to, and he completely shuts it down. Really impressive work from Donk. Had a pretty shoddy tournament at EPL, but looking to fight back here. Very impressive start from him. Pulling out all the stops. That kill especially, just perfect. Great awareness, great skill. And the vibes are looking good as well. Needs to keep his head in the game.
Oh, that's a little bit easier the way this has been playing out so far. 4-1 in favor of Spirit. Starting CT side here on Mirage. I think they're feeling quite happy. Haven't really heard from Ultimate on Malps yet. Boo jokingly said 0-12 on Malps, but then he was going to be doing a good job.
Well, he's 0-5 right now, so he's en route.
What have you done?
To do just that.
What have you done? Why has he done that? NA fans, get him. Get him now. It's a nice grenade. Tania being put under some pressure there, but they can't follow up on it. They don't have anyone in Palace or anything else like that, so... Mid control once again. It's a scary idea, but Elige... You could never question his mechanics. He is so good.
That's true. You can question his mental,
yeah,
but you cannot question his skill.
Absolutely not. Still, one of the best riflers in the world, I think.
Absolutely
when he really
true.
gets going, it's wild how good he could be, so...
That's a great opening kill. Taking down the AWPer in the form of Shiro as well early on in the round. We've got a 5-on-4 advantage. In terms of map control, one player towards the ramp, towards the Palace will be an A finish. Looking like they've got everything they need, but they need to get past the final boss, Anders, and you know who I'm going to say. It's Donk.
That's what I'm worried about. They are attacking right into it. No respect at all here. Trying to see if they can overwhelm it, and they will. Elige will get the follow-up kill, assisted by Ultimate in the middle, throwing flashes over. They don't cower away from him. They decide to fight him straight on now. Malbs is on the scoreboard as well. He's taking down Magix. And Sontix here, even before he even waded through the smoke, he's already tagged up. I don't think this is a winnable round any longer. And they don't have endless amounts of money either on the Spirit side. Might have been better for Sontix to walk away from this 1 versus 4. Elige is going to find him. That's a triple. Very well done.
Needed that. Putting a stop to their antics early on here.
I was going to ask you earlier, if you had to choose between trying to sort of, you know, use the right utility and get the advantage in a fight against Donk, or just avoid him. Like, not just don't go middle.
I don't think you can have that philosophy of trying to avoid him.
That's not possible.
You've got world-class players in your ranks as well. He's not immortal. Sure, he's very good, but you need to be willing to challenge him. You can't let him have free reign of the map where he feels like he can go anywhere and you're going to be scared of him, because that's when you play into his hand. You have to be willing to take those duels. You've got players that can go toe-to-toe with him. And sure, he's going to have those moments, and it's about recovering your mental and making sure the team doesn't go down in the dumps if he does have a ridiculous 1v4 moment.
Well, they made him suffer in this round, taking the fight straight to him. It's really good to see. Bit of a timeout called here for Spirit, just to get everyone back on track. Hallie doesn't want anything to get out of control, doesn't want this to spiral into anything more than just a 1 round.
Well, let's see what they've got to work with here. Not much. MP7 for Tania, MP9 for Magix, M4s and the AWP otherwise. I say the AWP, it's glass cannon. Shiro's known as a very defensive, passive AWPer.
Sure.
Shouldn't be a massive issue for him, but does mean you're very squishy to the grenades.
Oh, he's in the right position. Oh. Very fast against Ultimate. 0-6. That is not how you want to start this.
Yeah, he really has been in the hot seat. A lot of criticism coming his way as of late. He can be good. Pimp pointed it out. He's had some fantastic performances at big moments, deep in tournaments as well, but more often than not, this is the ultimate you get, and he's under a lot of scrutiny recently. Needs to step it up here if they're going to stand a chance. Early days, yeah. We'll see how he builds into it.
It's also one of those roles where you're very exposed. Like, people are going to notice when you miss those AWP shots.
Yep, absolutely.
Can't hide and say, you know, I did a bit of damage or I did something else. Like, typically, you're just gone like this one. You did nothing at all, unfortunately. A minute on the clock now. Bomb hanging around the A ramp, and the rest of the Liquid squad are in the middle, so they could set up a very nice pincer movement if they can either get Tania or Donk here. I think is the big deal. They have some utility to get rid of Shiro, or at least put some pressure on towards the ticket booth, so see if they're going to be successful. 40 seconds now. Tania's moving forward right into Malbs. A lot of patience, and that kind of pays off.
It's because they got no utilanders. They needed to get an intel play they couldn't be executed on. Ideally, you get flashed into that angle, but we've got no utility to speak of. Got to take some risks here, and Zontix from way downtown will maintain the man advantage. Donk's still alive. and looking very confident indeed. Nice finish. So sure, Zontis goes down, but he has confirmed his activity in towards A, allows the rotations to come through, and they can focus their efforts towards the A side. So that death was not in vain.
No, it worked out very well at the end. Awkward burst fight coming out from Zontix there, but did he get the headshot on Liege? Kind of funny. Look, he was going to spend all of the bullets just on that, but Shiro, glass cannon, AWP, and it's absolutely worth it.
Loving these replays from Donk's POV, the master at work.
Yeah.
And he's locked in right now, 7-3. We do have another buy for Liquid. Quite a lot of firepower, but once again, lacking some key pieces of util, but you're not lacking Donk. He gets himself 1.5 kills. Tanir will finish the deal on Shui. Oh, that's great work. Tanir coming into his own right now. When Donk goes down, he can rely on so many other players in this squad. Gets himself a blind headshot. That's round. Ultimate, you ain't winning this. 0-7 for him now.
I think for just 1 second, they actually had beat the timing against Donk. It looked like he wasn't ready, but you can almost see in him, like there's a microsecond when he realizes, oh, they're here, and then he's ready. Like, it doesn't take any more than that.
He adjusted his position. He hugged the right-hand wall, knowing that I could be swung under this point. Need to give myself a chance at least at one. And that's exactly what he did.
That's so sick, like the speed with which he catches on to what's going on. Because that's a nice way to play it otherwise. Like, we talked about the utility, but sometimes if you play ahead of somebody's expectations, then that's it. You can catch them off guard. Not this time, though. Liquid will take a bit of a timeout. See if Flashy's got anything exciting to bring the team back online here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the show. You join us for the opening game between Spirit and Liquid here in Group B. Favorites, it goes without saying, Spirit, but they have not been in amazing form recently. It's Liquid with new boy Mouths creating a North American roster, if you can believe it or not, for Liquid. Not much to prove today. They just want to show a competitive game and show there's some potential in this project.
Yes.
But it's going about as we expected. 6-2. As I'll say again, it's early days. And for now, we've just got the Tech 9s and a traditional A execution here. Smokes towards jungle, smokes towards steps, flash over, and see what you can do with it.
The 6th time that Ultimate has started 0-6 or worse at a big event. Oh, that's
not a great stat.
It's not great. We're doing him dirty now. We're digging up all of the bad news.
We got receipts.
We got receipts. Oh, dear. Shiro, missed shot. Okay, Elige with the follow-up. Tanir, though, will stand his ground. They do get the bomb planted. That's good for the economy, obviously, on the T side. Doubt if they can win this round. And NAF is already tagged up. Ultimate, they don't really have that much to work with here. They don't have the armor or anything, so it's going to be very tricky. There's the shot. All right, he's on the board now. That's good news. And being very careful here, yeah, they can pretty much defuse from safety, so not a lot that NAF can do. It's a very successful round. Honestly, for Liquid, given what they came into this one with, I'd be quite happy with this. That's out of bullets.
You run out of bullets on the PT-50. Oh, at least he's taking it in his stride.
So not even the new patch yet.
No, exactly.
But it will be coming.
It is coming. Maybe for the playoffs. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
We're just making
just
stuff up.
Speculating there.
As per usual.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, here's Donk. I'm enjoying these Donk camps here. An absolute masterclass. Super comfortable. Didn't see him smiling too much in Stockholm. Great to see him back to his winning ways. 7-2 now. That was the partial buy. We have got the AKs out in full force. No ultimate AWP. It might be for the best at this point. This having part of the pack. Trading out kills if the orb's not working, and Shiro is one of the absolute best snipers in the game. Difficult to play him when he's so passive and just going for one pick, falling back. He doesn't give you much to work with.
So I think people sometimes they underestimate him in the sense that they think he's playing passively because he doesn't have the skill to do more, but that's not the case.
He's playing percentages.
Yeah, he's such a smart player, but if you get him, if he needs a flick, he'll get one. He can hit those shots. He's just so smart at playing with that AWP, so don't mistake that for any kind of weakness on Shiro's part either. So he's moving up here. Could be an interesting opening. Shiro is there. Oh, and it's right between the legs. I'd need to see a replay of that.
I don't know how Dong gets the kill in return, but it goes back to a 4-4 very quickly. Mouths should have been picking that one up, quite frankly, but it's going to be Tanir taking down Elige. Best chance they've had in some time, and it's a 3 versus 1. Make it 0. Can't even finish the sentence before Dong just takes everyone down on the screen.
Just to follow up, that's why Malps needed to get the kill quickly, because when you delay, Dong shows up.
Yeah,
so you gotta be fast.
It felt like Malps, like by his standards, he should be hitting that shot. It's the in-game leader in B.
Does the shot actually? I feel like it went right between his ankles. It looked wild. But anyway, yeah. Well, explain that, Henry.
I don't know.
Can you explain?
Look, there's so much conviction with the aim as well, and the burst he takes is just straight to the dome. It's unreal.
He's playing fine without those shots. He doesn't even need them. He's just doing it for the love of the game now.
Yeah, this one started off quite exciting. Here's Magic, the chance for him to get a couple of kills, and he is rising to the occasion, ladies and gents. Double kill. As long as he stays alive, that's pretty much round. Drops in a grenade for good measure. Chips away at Ultimate. They've got AK-47s in the hands of Shui and Roland. But Zontix, he might even get a slice of the action here. Yes, he will. Okay, another convincing round. Blinking, he misses. The first half's pretty much over.
Tide spins so quick. I actually can't believe it. Because it looked a bit competitive at the beginning. It looked like there was a way for them to do something more. Elige had some great openings in the middle that looked convincing. But now, I don't know if that's quite the case here. They look way too strong.
What do you even say with the coaches, like, lads? Unfortunately, we've turned up today, and they are locked in. We are not ready for this level of competition. We can't keep up. We've had 2 days of prac. You're not going to be Team Spirit on 2 days of prac. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. Unless someone's, like, going above and beyond and having a life game, but no one's really turning up as of yet. The top fragger is Elige on 8 kills. Ultimate 1 in 11 right now, I believe. 1 in 10. Yeah.
Our resident Liquid hate watcher, Vu, he's eating good right now.
Is he a hate watcher?
I don't know. We dubbed him that now, I think.
Okay, just trying to get a fan base after him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I like it. Final round, Anders. It feels like we've had about 5 minutes of play here. These are the sort of rounds, though, when you're desperate, these ones seem to come through.
Yeah, get one more, win the pistol in the second half, like start to build.
You can't run a default here. You just be calling, right, we've got to have an intention out of spawn. Let's go for this, trade out our kills, and hopefully someone will find an entry, maybe through the smoke. No damage inflicted there by Shui. He's actually playing pretty well, considering the scoreline. He's finding some impact.
They know that he is on the other side somewhere. It's not that hard to predict where Donk is going to be.
Sure.
A lot harder to kill him, as it turns out. But so far, they're set up not that badly. If they win even one fight here, they could quickly roll it into even a B split if they really wanted to. Magic's playing over in the hallway with the AK. Picked up and stolen Donk here in the middle with another AK. Yeah, they're going to be at B split this time.
Here we go.
6 goes down. It's time to move really quickly. Magic's as well. That's Naf. Very nice shot through the smoke. He must have seen something there, but regardless, good work. Donk, though, is in route. Can he actually stop them? There surely is no way. One man with an AK.
Trust me. There is a way.
All right, well, let's see. He's got the first one. Finds another route in the open spray. He's down Elige looking for a triple. He's taking even another one. He's eating the entire team. Finally, Naf has taken him down, but it's so ridiculous. Time and time again, Donk showing up to just wreck the opposition. Ultimate, that's an important kill. And leave Shiro. See if we get some of those flicks out, but I think he's looking the wrong way. Oh yeah, he's gonna get sprayed down. Naf to the rescue, and at least one more round for Liquid.
This was me just 6 weeks ago before I started my training program. Commentating, stressed, depressed, but look at me now. Headshots. Another headshot. Headshot again. It really is that easy. I'm here to teach you competitive Counter-Strike on maps such as Dust 2, the Power Plant, and of course, Mirage. And that's not all. We'll also cover advanced maps such as Infernio, the Egypt one, and Aztec House. With the Henry G system, you'll get your professional player certificate in no time. Have a look at mine. It's already arrived. Some say years of practice are required. They're wrong. I will teach you good habits, such as smoking, flashing, and of course, winning. For example, you throw the smoke, and now you wait. The enemy becomes confused. Come on, this is strategy. I've coached many players using this plan. Some of them improved, and some were already professionals. Now you don't need to memorize all of the smokes, of course, just the coolest ones, such as mid, the other mid, A room, and ban banana nana. This is a very strong flash. As you can see, it even blinded me. And this smoke will land somewhere near a bomb site. The enemy will not expect it and will run away. And if the smoke misses, that's fine, because you are smarter than them. I personally don't use smokes. I simply know where the enemy is going to be. And if you do lose a round, remember, it's not your fault. The other team is cheating. Go to http://www.henrygspot.co.com. Sign up now.
Yeah, we've got all the smokes and flashes you need here on Meringue. We're ready for the second half, Anders. It's 9-3 in favor of Team Spirits. Feels like that's enough to close this one out. The way they're playing right now, I'm not sure there's many players that could stop this force they're bringing to the server.
Doesn't seem like it, does it? They're getting the donk treatment.
They really are. They're getting a good hiding.
It's a bit rough out there at the moment. Bit of a potential fake coming out. Ooh, we got facts.
11 out of 15 kills on the CT side with an AK-47 for Donk. So he just took their weapons, used it against them. It kind of shows he didn't really die at all. He went 15-5.
Merciless, isn't he?
Okay.
They faked A a little bit. They threw some smokes. Shiro's been shooting his pistol here just to try and really sell the idea. I don't know how much they're selling it. I feel like Liquid are onto something. Some good calling coming out right now, honestly, from the NA side, because they're still here. 3 people. Is that enough to stop Donk? It should be.
Yeah.
It might not be.
You were saying that in the 5-on-2 in the previous round, and all of a sudden he got 3 kills.
I'm just saying they at least defensively kind of know what they're doing here. Now the rest of it is coming in, though. Elige has to step up with the USB. Saw the front of that Glock. Very nice shot. But Shiro, he gets one in return. Malbs here. You're the second line of defense. Donk, he's already been let loose, but not for long. Ultimate has a very nice shot. And there's still some time here. Bomb's being planted. 2v2. Malb's low on help, but Shui's got the smoke in the kit as well.
Smoke in the kit is huge. Zontix is low, but so is Malbs. Malbs needs to be the cannon fodder here. If he can somehow throw that grenade towards Zontix's position, that could be massive. We will see if he can do it.
Oh,
come on.
Corner. It should be impossible. He's not even going to attempt it.
Oh!
Headshot instead. That'll get the job done, but he's dead immediately. And they're trying to fight. The debris from the grenade might have made that very hard. And somehow it is going to be Spirit that pick up the round.
He died with the grenade in hand.
Yeah.
So not only did it do damage to his teammate, it took away all of his vision as well. It's so unlucky. I can't stress that enough. Like, it was looking so good on the retake. You got the nice one-taps coming in.
Yeah.
Malbs hits a banger. You got a 2 versus 1. Look at this.
Oh,
Drops
no.
the grenade. It lands. Not only blows his teammate up, it takes all his vision away. Anders, no! They needed that. Oh, that's so rough. You got a full eco now. It was looking so promising.
Liquid need that kind of luck in their favor, not going against them at the moment. Oh, that's devastating. They can't control it, can they? 10-3. Just some pistols here being upgraded into, but really nothing exciting happening on the Liquid side at the moment. Could be a very, very quick first map. And again, you know, bit of an asterisk. Obviously, they haven't practiced a lot. Malb's just joining the team, but you'd still love the sort of fairy tale story where it just clicks from day one. And like I said, he's slightly wounded Spirit. I feel like it was a good story. Just it wasn't a true story, but it was good nonetheless.
Hey, sometimes fiction's good enough.
In our dreams, Liquid are leading this a lot.
Hey, there's always a chance. There's a chance they can win this round, Anders. I say that. There is a wide open B bomb site with no guns on the retake and no Kevlar and the bomb being planted, but there's always, as Chad always says, every round of Counter-Strike is possible to win. Maybe not this one, I would say.
He's obviously not been playing Counter-Strike with me, I can tell. He's experiencing a different kind of Counter-Strike from what I am, but I respect it. I'm not gonna...
Best they can hope for is a gun, a kill. There's the kill. Naf, have you got a second for us? He's reloading his deagle, sheepishly in the window. But there we have it. This is one of those games you're not even mad if you lose, because you've been owned so badly. It's not like any massive mistakes were made. You've just been outclassed. You're a new team with a new player, 2 days of prac. I know we like to beat up on Liquid, but you can't really expect them to win this one.
No, I think the only thing that would be a bit sad is when you get back to the to the lab, you want to have more rounds than just
you want
a couple.
Some data.
Yeah, it'd be nice if if at least they could make it to like a 13-9 type scoreline. You say, okay, well we've got some more rounds to look at. There's something worked, something didn't. This has been pretty rough at the moment. 11-3.
You've lost both pistols. You've picked up a couple of rounds here and there. Feels like we're coming to the end of it. Ultimately, I feel like he's got one here, though. Perfectly played, but not perfectly timed. Actually just takes a nade to the face.
Ouch.
Is he glass cannon as well? He is, so he takes pretty much max damage there. All right. Back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. What's Helmet Watch looking like? Only one helmet, and there's 2 MAC-10s. Yeah, this could be a rough one, Anders. They might not be able to hold on. You'd like to think they can win this round and initiate the comeback without the helmets, and the free roam of the map MAC-10s can have is going to be very, very difficult to contain.
Yeah, they're just on such a roll at the moment here, Spirit. Not looking to be slowed down.
Yep. Okay. Connect to control granted. Tanir pops open the smoke towards short. Someone certainly home, and Elige willing to take the fight. Man advantage here.
Again, mechanically, can't really complain. Naf has been playing pretty well. I think he's on a bit of a personal comeback. There was a point in time somewhere last year where things were looking pretty rough for Naf, but it's getting better. And Donk is out of it. So now, maybe a bit more encouraging here. Tanir sneaking around that back. That could really unsettle the defense at the B bomb site, but great work for Elige. Look at that, another couple of headshots. Now Tanir in a 1 versus 3. He does spray down a couple. Actually, it might have been a 1 versus 4
Bombs
there.
in the app, so no time. It's going to be very close. Oh, good movement.
Okay.
Okay, he has got it.
Wow. Flying all. Oh, he's planning out in the open, though, so he's dead no matter what.
I was going to say, ultimately, if we miss this one, call it a day, bro. If that shot doesn't connect, we're in trouble.
I feel like Liquid are kind of sticking to whatever basic plan they had together. Like, there's not a lot of adventure, and I feel like maybe if Liquid tried deathmatching a bit more, they could have more fun in the game, but they also kind of need this space to learn, right? Like, they have to play some kind of structured Counter-Strike here because they're learning on the fly. They don't have a lot of space.
That was the must-win round, but it was the bonus round. AKs are coming out, but Tanir down to the Tech 9 there. You can see the money's quite low on the CD side as well. A couple of FAMAS.
Okay.
So we'll see what Team Spirit can do with it. They have 2 smokes remaining and a couple of flashes, slowing things right down. More of a default setup here. We have 2 players towards the Palace, 2 towards top and middle. So an A split through the Palace is looking very likely. Just want to get towards Connector first before they initiate the push.
Ultimate's playing by that ticket booth here, and Malbs only worry it's just 1 smoke on Magic. So I was going to say if they have enough utility on the T side, maybe they could get rid of Ultimate, but I don't know if that's going to be possible the way that it's set up right now. A minute. Spirit haven't had to find anyone in middle, or they haven't had a chance to. They probably would love for that to happen, but here we go. Towards the jungle instead, towards the window. They're going to try and set this one up and see if they can get any kind of production. 50 seconds on the clock. If they lose this round, which Spirit, I must say the defense looking pretty tight right now on the A bomb site, there's a chance for Liquid to start to roll this forward. Good shutdown at the beginning. Malbs sprays down Sontix, and now they're down to 35 seconds. They're really running the clock down low here. Donk creeping out. It's so close. He almost had it, but Malbs quick on the trigger. Magic's going to be shut down after a great double kill, admittedly. And again, there's just not that much time here. 24 seconds. Shiro hoping for any kind of an opening, but they're on him.
Nice work.
No respect here for Elige. He wanted to hunt him down.
The Doctor is in session. Malbs MD with a nice sequence there towards the Palace, gets the advantage, peels off the angle, doesn't give any more away, makes them really commit to the angle before they even get a shot off. And it was close. There was a moment there where Donk looked like he was going to take that ultimate, but Malbs played the angle perfectly. Took him down. This shot right here. He doesn't see much, but he gets the job done.
That's so critical, isn't it?
Yeah, the round is lost if Donk takes down the AWP at that point. They collapse on the bomb site, so very well done to Malbs especially. We got a game. It's going to be a full eco here.
Oh, hi. Well, let's see how resilient they're going to be on the Spirit side. Are they going to be, quick to frustration, or will they recognize this might just be a temporary slowdown? We're going to be fine. Certainly set up to try and pounce on this bomb site. Bomb plant be quite nice, I guess, for a little bit of extra cash. Ooh, Donk, good headshot. Careful now. Delige, he's not afraid of anything here. He wants to take the fight, but got to be careful you don't lose anyone else. Nice grenade. Will land on a Donk, so he is out of the picture, and I think that pretty much seals the deal. Liquid looking to make this a 6-11 scoreline. No bomb plant. They actually were a little bit too busy fighting even for that, so opportunity perhaps wasted slightly, but Liquid. All right, they're warming up a little bit at least.
Yeah, they're putting on a show. The mental looks okay as well. There's no more frustration out there. No one seems to be raging. That's what I want to see.
Right.
Keep your head in the game.
I'm going to drop my smoke on Molly Red. You can clutch it tomorrow.
They're still in this. It's the CT side of Mirage. It can definitely be done. Sure, the first half was rough. Felt like you were getting thrown around the server. But you managed to pick up that last round, number 12. It gave you a lifeline.
They want to take a fight to Donk. I respect it, but my God, he's quick.
Good luck, Ultimate. Nice shot of Magic's. Brave maneuver to jump down towards middle. It's got them back in the round. You can see the replay of Donk.
He didn't even take any damage. They didn't even hit him with anything.
He's a freak of nature. 21 and 10.
And I even love the double Palace push. I don't think it gets used quite enough. And again, like, you got to respect Liquid for trying to take the fight to Spirit, but he's back again in the middle. Quad kill. They do line up for Naf at least, but surely he's done enough here.
I don't know. Naf likes a clutch if he's feeling it. 14 and 12.
He's been playing well.
He's been playing very well.
Okay, well, he's created a bit of space, created a bit of noise, and now he's trying to relocate around all of that noise on the map to try and see if he can catch them off guard. Honestly, it looked like Sontix wanted to go B. Imagine if Nab would have been there already, but I think now he's heard him. He knows that they're coming back towards the A-bomb site. Another smoke going up. It's so
He goes through this, though. He goes through quickly. He denies his plan.
Yeah, there's no one even guarding it. Or there is. If he was just a little bit more shallow, I think he would have been fine. Naf, it's a very nice attempt.
All he could do there, Anders. He played it perfectly, but Spirit, they're a world-class team with good protocols. They're watching and aware of that prospect. Unfortunate, that takes us to map point, but what can you really do against this? You can't plan for that.
No.
You've set up nicely. You've got two players ready and waiting. Mouse with an AK in his hand as well, but Donk is just doing Donk things out there. He was on for the ace. Nice try there from Naf. You're right, if it may be a little bit shallower on the push, there's a chance. But that is indeed map points. We'll take another tactical timeout, maybe the final one of this first map. This is the Liquid pick. We move on to Ancient next. And Dust 2 if required. It's a brawler's dream, this map pool.
Yes, it is. And I really would love to see all three maps. Probably a bit of a dream by now. It seems like it's going to be hard to get to a third map, but I would love it.
Team Spirit are not in their best form right now. The last couple of tournaments have been pretty disappointing from a tactical perspective.
It's weird, isn't it? Because they were really just thinking about how to beat Vitality.
Yeah.
And now in the middle of that mission, they've had to divert, and now they're fighting all these other teams that suddenly could beat them.
Kind of rebuilding at this stage, yeah. Let's have a look.
Headshots for Sontix, as it turns out. 7 out of 8. That's pretty good. 6-round deficit. Money's not that great for Spirit, or it's really bad for Spirit. So you get one, you probably get another one for free after that. And on we go. Bomb is dropped at the A-ramp position. So right now, Spirit can pretty much pounce on that if they get the right opening. It's Malbs and it's Sue that are playing that connector position at the moment. They're really the only A defense that exists, but we'll see if Liege wants to go into the middle here. I feel like he wants to play a bit more proactively, and I do like it. I feel like Liquid are very blind to what's happening on the map right now, so they probably need to find a way to get some kind of info on what's going on here. Ooh. Very dangerous, and so is the boost. They really are thinking about it here, but again, Shiro, he can get those flicks in. He's down to 4 health, though.
He knows he's about to get naded as well, so has to move. Oh, that damage might be all for naught, though. Mouths has gone down. It's Elise trying to pick up the pieces here. Shui will answer back. It's Zontix removed. 35 seconds. Can Liquid hold on?
They're running the bomb back. They're not actually going for the A bomb side anymore. Tania, he'd made a decision already. Shiro's walking into the B hallways. I'm kind of surprised to see this. Magix, he's doing a great job selling it at the moment. He's just got a Mac 10 here in the window, and now he's controlling maybe 3 people's rotation, so all of it is down to Naf. I think he's the only one that could save this round. 15 seconds, they must be wondering, Liquid, where on earth are they? Now they're going to know, and it's all down to Naf and a single for Mas. That's all you need, 1 kill. Great spray down. He might have done enough here. Gets Donk as well. Oh! What a sick defense from Nafly.
That's what we needed. Running the clock down incredibly thin. It had to be nothing but perfect entrance in towards that B bomb side. Naf positions himself well, burrowed away in the corner there. We said he needed 1 to win the round. He gets all 3. Even after Zontix finding that cracking opener, it was Shui that responded towards the Palace position. But the man of the hour, saving the day, is Naf himself. Great sequence, humbles team spirits. And we continue on Mirage. Their money is busted. Magix will save over the M4A1S, but that's about it. They take a full eco otherwise.
I said a couple of rounds ago, if they could get to 9, then we have some rounds to look at. There's some more tape for Liquid to go over in the analysis after the game. But I mean, this point, it's looking pretty encouraging. Elise is up there with 14 kills. Not been a bad game for him by any means. Naf, though, with 18 and 13. That's very, very impressive. He's trying to catch up to Donk at the moment. It's not easy at all. But there might still be a way to do that. A little bit of a Existence timeout here. Just hanging out. Don't know how many people remember Existence at this point. I know you do, Henry. You felt the horror.
I've played against them, yeah.
The horror of being against them.
It was about 20 years ago, but I felt it. Yeah, basically just going to be slowing things down. Bleed out of util. Any kills you can get here, certainly worth it. Especially if you can remove the AWP, right? If you can take the AWP out of the round and even just throw it out there, just like that, get it out the map now.
Okay.
So they won't be able to rebuy it for the follow-up round. They won't have the resources to do so. Okay, Elise.
He's holding on. He's got the mechanics. Never doubt that. Never have. Shiro goes down to near last. Having Nafas this B defense has really worked out well for them. It's such a critical position.
Naf is looking super comfortable.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of pressure relief now. There's no expectation.
Remember at one point
and
he was...
And you know you're making the major as well. That's not a demon on your shoulder now saying you might not make the major.
That's a good point,
You're not going to make it. Unless you win this game, you're not going to the major.
Yeah.
That's gone.
It's off their chest. That's actually really important. Remember at one point it felt like Naf, like he was even tweeting like he wasn't sure if he was going to be allowed to stay in Liquid. Like it felt like he was almost volunteering to leave. Glad he didn't. He's playing super well.
This is going to go the distance. I don't think they win this round. MP7, Galil, A execution feels a bit flat.
Oh.
Okay, well, he's got Dong to be fair. I forgot about that.
I was going to say the timing is so good. He's not looking. He's always looking somehow. Tania has gone down, though. Important kill for Ultimate. We do need another one like that.
Oh, the pathing from Donk is just beautiful to watch. Such a nuisance. This might be enough to send Liquid packing. They put up an admirable fight here, Anders.
Oh, yeah.
The fact they had a comeback and even a conversation of winning this map, I'm very impressed.
When he takes up that much space, Donk, he's creating it behind him, like his teammates can play behind that spearhead of Donk. It's very good. 4 versus 3. Very hard retake, if not say almost impossible here. But, oh, it's a good shot onto Zontix. Ultimate, trying to make it work at the end, but Donk flexing his muscles a bit towards the end of the round. And it's Elysian, a 1 versus 2, but the time is already running low here. He's made the jump down, but he's out in the open, and Shiro will get him. It will be Spirit to pick up this opening map against Liquid.
There were some question marks around Dong coming into this series. Could he find his world-class form once again? Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Donk is back and he is looking deadlier than ever. Liquid have got their work cut out for them if they're going to fight back in the second map.
Sharp
as a knife. That's Donk on the server, cutting straight through.
That's what they call me.
Anyway, let's get into this second map. I tend to agree with the sentiment of the desk. It should be a 2-0 here. But I was quietly impressive Liquid there. I don't think it was a shambles. Sure, the first half was a bit rough, but they brought it back. Like, Ultimate was 1-9, I think. He finished in double digits. I think they give them a run for their money. I think 2-0 all day long, but let's just hope for a good game of Counter-Strike. Group B continues here at BLAST Open Rotterdam 2026, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Magix and Co, Team Spirit on the T side, and they've got themselves a couple of smokes and a Molotov. They'll be heading towards the A side of the map. They do love these fakes. See whether they're going to be showing presence in towards B, and they certainly are. They're pre-firing angles, trying to keep CTs on that side of the map, which does suggest, Anders, we finish up towards A.
Yeah, I think you called it right away, and we'll see how quick Liquid are to catch on. I do like this proactivity. They're spotting nobody out there, so that's a big tell. And actually, Spirit have decided we're going to go right now. We've already been caught. Malbs, he was highlighted on the desk, and for good reason. He gets the early headshot. Elige, unfortunately, is down and out. So now it's Malbs here, dancing behind the box, trying to stay alive, but it only for so long. 2 versus 3. Smoke goes up here towards CT spawn as the bomb's going to be planted on the other side, or at least that's what they're hoping for. And certainly will now. Naf, he was a bit of a hero, honestly, for Liquid on that first map, but this is a big ask.
I mean, it's an impossible ask.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you.
Well, sometimes honesty is the best method, isn't it?
Sometimes I like to kind of spin a narrative. If you did X, Y, and Z, there's a chance, but there is 0 chance, unfortunately. And there it is. Shiro will close things down. There was a couple of moments there. It looked like Liquid might be able to make a dent, but you never know. The force buy in the second round might bear the fruit they're looking for.
There was a moment where that looked defendable.
Yeah,
Malbs
sure.
stayed alive.
Like I said, he needed one.
Yeah.
One extra than the one he got. If he gets another quick headshot, the round is on. But it has found way too much space. CT's having to fight within the smoke. It was a pretty comfortable finish there. We get into round number 2, no force buy, so 2-0 all day long. And it will be a 5-man stack over towards the B-bomb side.
Not that Liquid are treating this like a practice game, but they have to. I think they can't make big changes. Just,
okay.
Like I feel like if they have to sort of, whether the plan works or not, if you make changes now, you won't learn anything, right? So
Sure.
whatever that couple of days they've had, they've got to just keep going the way that they are. So I always respect the fact that there's no force up here. Try and get as many rifle rounds as you can.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You try and make that work. Magix, though, having a great time.
I was going to say, you ideally don't want the MAC-10 to get all the kills. They would farm so much money, but he's confirmed it is a B stack. He was on a scouting mission there, gets all the information, wins in the round, and job's done. You've only given up a MAC-10. We've talked about it before. You do not really want that on the CT side. Even if you save it, they will probably throw it away in the following round. Although I say that, Naf is the kind of guy that would probably try and use it. If ever there was a player that say, guys, no, let me cook, it would be Naf.
Okay, got the confidence for it.
Yeah, most players would throw this away, but I think he'll probably hold on to it.
Well, so far it's gone according to script for a Spirit team that have vitality in their sights. I said this earlier, I mean, that's kind of what this team is meant to be doing, is to take down, finally stop the vitality era if they can. A lot of questions about whether or not that's possible just from the recent result that we've seen out of them. But I don't know, on paper they look like a very strong team. Elige being very, very vocal as well in the team. Third round. MAC-10's gone.
It's gone.
They did not want it.
Need some firepower. Round 3 be indicative as to where we're going with this first half. Spirits asserting their dominance on Mirage. The scoreline didn't tell the full story. 13-8, it sounds like a close game, but we all kind of knew it was over before then. And, well, this round is not starting well. Shui gets taken down through the smoke cleanly. Smoke down towards Donuts. Might try their luck towards Red Room here. Deep Molotov would be required just to allow them to get close. We'll see if they want to deploy that. Or just help themselves to it by walking in. Both are viable, I suppose.
Ultimate seems like he's got a bit of a read on this. He knows they could be around the corner, so he's being very careful. There's so many people here. Donk with the immediate headshot. Look, it's just a firing squad. You peek in thinking, oh, we've got maybe one person isolated. Not at all.
Yeah, they were more than ready for that, weren't they? Barely taking any damage en route. 4 kills found. Not even really running a strategy at that point. So let's get some mid control. All right, red's open. Oh, they've all run into our crosshairs.
Yeah.
And now we know where the last player is, and down he goes. Like, they needed to provoke a reaction at that point. Like, they've lost their in-game leader towards the cave. Unlucky spam, unfortunately, there. You're in a 4 and 5. You need to try and reclaim territory.
Yeah.
They've chosen middle, but they've allowed Dong to get in towards the red room. And that is a real issue, because he'll do these sort of things to you. So comfy, great movement, difficult to hit, won't miss a shot. What can you do? You can see it from his POV. What can you do about that?
They don't have the answer. I don't have the answer, certainly. 3-0. And unfortunately, that means for Liquid, it's back to just the pistols. A little bit of utility to add on top here, but slower start than we would have liked to have seen out of the Liquid squad. On the second map, again, I want to see all the rounds that we really can get. Ultimate, hoping to catch somebody off guard here. Magic's kind of getting overwhelmed, but he took 2 people with him, so we'll call it a success anyway. Naf and Sui left. Okay. Trying to bite back with the 5-7. There's another one on the map. It's our Donut. But nobody's showing up. And not a fight that you're going to be winning there. M4A1S on Sontix. And another round for Spirit. They're quite enjoying the beginning of this second map, and I guess it makes sense. It is their map pick after all.
I mean, you might be on something there. So far, so good. Barely taken any casualties so far. 4-0, but a first real gun round here. We have the AWP for Ultimate. He had a very slow start on Mirage, but it wasn't a bad finish, to be fair to him. Managed to have some good impacts. Was instrumental in the small comeback they did have.
Yes.
See whether he can get things going here. It's going to be Donk. Slowly but surely making his way in towards B. Found by Ultimate. It's in his there to pick up the pieces. He will fight back, get the upper down, but it's going to be Malb's MD. Holding strong. Man advantage towards Team Liquid. And quite comfy here.
Bit of a peek in here. Elige yet to get a kill on the second map. He was very good on the first one, but hasn't found the right rhythm at the moment. There's still plenty of time in this round. They got Naf buried deep on the A-bomb site, so he's going to be kind of hard to get rid of, especially if they're all coming through Donuts. But right now, Spirit are expecting. They're thinking there's going to be a push down towards that B ramp or anything like that. Suri instead waiting at the front of Cave. Very good work. He's got 2 already. Looked like he could have had a third, but how's that gone wrong?
It's still fine. It's all good. He's low HP. He won't be winning this round. Just keep 2 players alive here. Use the buddy system if you have to. He can plant here. It's not like you're going to damage their money by denying the plant.
All right, yeah, that's true.
Don't take the risk. Just play for the angle. Relinquish it if you have to. Uh-oh, he's spotted.
Elige's got to be very, very careful.
Oh,
Naf is walking close, so you're right. Let him plant the bomb. It's fine. Nothing is going to happen if he does. Naf is getting very close now, so that buddy system's coming into effect. And okay,
Nice work.
it's very good work. Good work for Sui as well. Front of that cave position.
Yeah, he was on for 3 there as well. Very calm with the burst fire. Liquid are on the board. Nice shot from Ultimate. Nullifying Donk's efforts here. A Nico-esque sort of maneuver. Making your way up towards that B ramp unsuspected. Shui, like we said, nice, calm and controlled shooting. And it'll be a tactical timeout just after losing 1 round. Hallie wants to answer back quickly. The money is nice and strong. They could change the pacing up here. They know there's an AWP in play. 2 players surviving for Team Liquid there. Elige to shut things down. Deny that plan, confirm the victory. They need a lot more where that came from, though.
Here's a bit of an interesting off angle for Ultimate. I think you could see Donk's crosshair wasn't quite on him, and normally he's pretty quick to adjust, but this time it was just too much to deal with. 4-1. And did they not get to steal any AKs in that previous round? I thought maybe they had a chance.
Apparently not, Anders. I think they just recovered the AWP. That was it.
Fair enough. fight in the middle breaking out. That's very nice. Donk is out. That's Elige getting a second kill on the board, and now they're going to try and speed it up. Sontic's being thrown onto the A-bomb side, but too much to handle. Ultimate was already in position, and now they're retreating, and they probably should be. 5 versus 3.
Can't really call a save yet. Way too early on in the round. They're going to see if Tanier can find a gap, find an opening, anything really. But this is Team Liquid's round to lose. They'd have to make a series of errors and blunders for this one to come back to life. For Team Spirit, they'll smoke off towards the red room. Leaving B open's fine. Again, you can let them plant. Your objective right now on the CT side is keep 5 players alive. Retake together. Malb's understanding that fact. Just playing for the intel here. Give them nothing.
Yeah,
if they plant, they plant.
Very disciplined for Liquid. I mean, trusting in their protocols for a potential retake if it gets down to it. Better that than to get picked off one at a time and somehow lose the round here. Big opportunity for them right now on the CT side. Good kill from Ultimate. Started to find his groove. He's up to 4 in total. They're going to get Magics as well. Yes, the bomb is planted. There is a Molotov as well, which is kind of funny, but they have smokes on the other side. This will not impact the round. They're just going to smoke it off, and yeah. Otherwise, it's a really cool idea, and as soon as he hears the smoke even, he's just going to give it up. But there was an opportunity. It's good thinking regardless.
Oh, he's dead.
There's one, but you absolutely are right. Second kill in the round for Elige.
Opener against Donk as well. Alleviates a ton of pressure.
This position, it feels like when you're on the CT side, when you push that close to T-mid, the flashes that the T's throw land behind you.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's why most teams will throw the Molotov in the close corner to deny that sort of access. That means you have to go around it, then you do get flash. That's the whole idea of that initial Molotov they throw. So, money's still okay. All things considered, lost a couple in a row here. They won't have the Shiro AWP, but Team Liquid now turning up to play. The initial util towards the B lanes does a ton of damage towards Magics. Oh, he's got a freebie though. He'll find a lead. This time he gets the open up. The damage wasn't in vain. Smoke down towards Donut. Mid control has been granted towards Team Spirit.
They did have an incendiary outside from the B-bomb side. Did Elige think that was going to hold back Magics forever? I feel like there was a bit of a miscommunication there on the Liquid side, but regardless, it's Shui with the spray down. They line up for him. Takes a third as well. They try to escape, and Malbs is going to make sure that they get out at least with one person alive. 3 versus 1 here. It's great work.
Finally, they'll break down the finances of Team Spirit as well. Has to be an eco going forward. No chance of a bomb plant here. You've got the C4 knocking at your door. Zontix would have to do something unbelievably good.
He's been pretty dangerous. 8 and 3, but unfortunately with the rifle in his hand, it's just not going to work. And Spirit in previous rounds, they were watching for exactly this kind of move. You see Spirit have been a bit paranoid about the bottom of that ramp because Liquid have been doing this, but this time they get completely caught off guard. Nobody's watching, nobody's ready. It's fantastic work. Yeah. It's a real moment there.
I'm enjoying this, Anders. This is looking promising.
Now, don't let it go to waste to Donk's AK. That's what they have in this round. They're saying, well, we got one super weapon. It's quite the weapon. We're going to put it to use.
Remember, you can live trade the game on polymarket.com, the official prediction market of BLAST Premier. Shui with a huge round in the previous, managed to get that triple kill and send them packing. They'll be operating with pistols here. A Donk AK, and they're feeling the force of it right now. It's going to be Shui going down with just one this time. 4 on 4. Always a chance when he's got this weapon in his hand, but Malbs getting stronger as this series continues. He's got a positive ratio right now, 6 and 5. Shiro will recover the M4. Is there anything he can do with it? I doubt it. Magics will join in with no Kevlar, just a Glock. Suppose there is another rifle in the cave, but it's not going to matter. Bomb goes down. Yeah, throw that flash, I suppose.
He's already talking, right?
Yeah.
He's saying, all right, let's have a bit of a conversation about this next round. I like the idea. I mean, they were ready to sacrifice one player with a pistol to set up Donk for the kill. That's a good start, but Malbs played it super well. He knew that there was a chance that Donk was going to push in front of the smoke that he just threw into the cave, and he did. And he was ready to receive, so This is something different. Liquid, they're going to tie up the scoreline early on here. Now, we haven't necessarily seen, I would say, Spirit frustration, but we haven't seen them laughing the way that they were at the beginning of Dust 2. They were having a great time. A lot of banter going on the Spirit side, but it seems like it's a bit different this time. Maybe a little bit more focused, more timeouts. Halley getting involved now.
Yeah, this one's slipping out of their grasp. Remember, they were 4-0 up, and Liquid fighting their way back into it. Some confident rounds. They're not cowering away from Donk. They're actually willing to take the jewels and the key choke points at the start of each and every round. Elise just found him through smoke a couple of times. Ultimate's found him with the AWP towards the top of B ramp, so he's not having his free reign at the map that he would like. Let's see what happens as the game continues. We haven't seen much mid-aggression from Spirit yet. Like, normally they like to send Donk out there through all the fire and flames and flashes going through, and he fight the openers, but let's see what we've got coming up next. Naf actually had a pretty decent showing. He top frag for Liquid on Mirage as well. So everyone's turning up. Like, no one's really looking too bad on Team Liquid, and this is quite a good look for them. 4-4, we're all tied up. Money's still a bit of an issue. Magic's down to the Galil. Bare bones utility. We talked about Don going out towards middle landers, and I think we're about to get it. Here we go.
Oh, he's right in the smoke, ready to wait, and it's going to be the incendiary in front. Just a bit of a delay, but there's a lot of people on the other side. Naf would have wanted to get set up with something there.
Well, go back to Old Faithful. As I said, Donk out middle.
Yeah.
It's a classic for a reason.
Do like it. Elige, perfect timing, takes down Magic's, but there's still Donk on the other side. He crouches under his crosshair and is able to find that kill. Pretty well done. The bomb is dropped temporarily in the middle. Sui is investigating outside of the B-bomb site, so he's a lot of information. They should be able to start to rotate to the A-bomb site. Whoever is left of Liquid here, at least they're going to be in the right position. Very nearly a double. That is close for Malbs. He could have saved the round, and Ultimate still might. Sui, unfortunately, he did so much work. He can. He gets one more flick, takes down Tanir, and he's on for a third. That is brilliant AWPing from Ultimate.
He had a very slow start into the series, but that is a world-class finish there in round number 9. That's what Ultimate's supposed to do for this team. Doesn't choke the moment. Finds the shot, finds the position, and absolutely destroys them. The bomb under his remit forces the hand of Shiro, and what a cracking shot to close things down. Great stuff from Ultimate. Takes Team Liquid into the lead here and shuts down the money once again. We're going for an A-rush, Anders. Can they hold them off and find a 2-round game?
But they're back against Ultimate. They want more of this, and they're going to get it as well. 3 kills. He keeps it going. This is the kind of AWPing that Liquid need. If he can deliver this consistently, then it's a very, very different team. Magix and Donk. Yes, the bomb is planted, but surely they're going to get hunted down. Incendiary to force Magix back out into the open here. Donk has got the Galil, and he's boosted up, so he's got a little bit of a respite for a couple of seconds here. I don't think it'll be for long either. The entire Liquid team is coming for him, and this Galil, it's got a lot of bullets, but one at a time is not the way.
I could see into the future there for a second. I thought, oh no, this position, Donk, if they do swing by one by one, he's going to have you all. But speaking of one by one, Ultimate takes it in his stride. 3 shots, 3 kills, pulls out the jewelries. Does so well with this one. This is the Ultimate you love to see.
Oh, yeah.
This is the potential they saw in him when he first joined the roster. And we have seen these games from him before. It's just the consistency this is the issue. But right now, we're loving it. 6-4. That was the partial buy. Back into the gun rounds here. Penultimate round of this first half of the second map.
Oh, it's a very different flavor all of a sudden. Imagine if they get 2 more rounds. If he's not out of the question. Donk back in the middle. It's the recipe that you called for, and it did work very well. So they're going to try it one more time. I think Sui, rough position no matter what. Just the top of his head showing, and Donk is not going to miss that opportunity. Missed chance for Ultimate. I think they jumped right over the shot that was ringing through. They planted the bomb in front. Elige, he's getting a kill. But that's a very fast bomb plant. Donk still in position in the middle. Oh, he's just a savage, isn't he? Couple of quick shots, and whatever retake they were dreaming up, it seems to have been just wiped out already. What do you do? How do you deal with that? Nobody knows. Nafa's got some health. Ultimate's tagged up. I I mean, they've got so much money, they could just go for it here and still buy, but...
If anything, yeah, just limit the resources. Every kill you do get, you know they're going to be missing a couple of pieces, whether it be the AWP, a Molotov here and there. You're not winning this round anymore. Try and contain them. Every kill you can get has a knock-on effect here.
Funnily enough, Donk was so far away that maybe there was a chance, but he's back out hunting. Then that's an ace for Donk, because why not?
He deserves an ace, the way he's been playing today.
Yeah. Don't think that's going to cool him down. That's now he's down to the field. Like, all right, it's a bit of a rough start, to be honest, on Ancient for Spirit as a whole, but yeah, that'll do it.
Oh,
ridiculous.
Sequence. It's just a thing of beauty. You can't teach this.
No.
It's raw mechanical skill.
Or maybe if you go to, what is it, Henry's G-Spot?
HenryGspot.com.
Yeah. Possible, maybe. Elige for Donk, though. He's down and out of this round. Won't be having an effect at least, so maybe they can still find that 7th round. It'd be huge for Liquid if they can. Sui, it's been very good in the cave, to be honest. One of their best players on this part of the map, but he goes down to Denier.
Denier will have to step up now. Was brought in to be the second star to Donk. Currently with 55 HP. 3-on-3.
Such a strange career for Tenier because he was brought in as a temp for Heroic.
Sure.
And then he just did so well that everyone said, all right, he's really good. We need him.
I think Ultimate's got this.
Right, you are. What a first half for him. 13 so far. Just one defender here. Oh, it's close, but Malps gets to live, and I think smartly he decides to fall back. He knows they've got the man advantage, and Tenier is just one bullet away. So if you get him, not a lot Shiro could do. You got to be careful, though. Again, Shiro, a crazy strong AWPer. You run out of one at a time, it could be dangerous. I think Ultimate's pushing the smoke on the other side. He's walked through the smoke, but Tenier was holding it, and now it's all up to Nafly. Needs both, will get none of them. Fantastic work as Spirit try to catch up, but still, Liquid looking very competitive in this first half.
Linus springs his trap, but he's left as the last man standing.
That was brutal for FaZe. I can't believe they get out so cleanly. It didn't... Yeah. Someone call an ambulance.
Apex, they've been yelling at you the whole game, calling you names. What do you want to say to them?
That's all you can say. Took you it back.
Look at him. Yep. He's enjoying himself.
Oh my god, he's playing the guitar.
What does this man not do?
Man.
You think to yourself, what the?
Is it a bat? Is it a plane?
No, it's an eagle.
No.
It is actually a falcon.
Barreling down from Banana and getting this double kill out of the gate.
Yeah, it feels like this is where the rubber's meeting the road a little bit. They're good.
was fair to say expectations were low for Team Liquid today, but after this second map and this first half, Anders, I'm pleasantly surprised. Everyone looks like they're locked in. They're going toe-to-toe with Team Spirit, and they split it right down the middle at 6-6 with ultimate top fragging and having some magnificent moments. Do you tend to agree?
Yes, I think it was really quite impressive. Good work overall. I'd love to see them win this pistol round, and they're going to be very quick with it, headed towards the B-bomb site. No slowing this one down. Naf hoping to poke away and get a headshot at the back. It'll be Malbs to open, and he follows it up with another stunning kill. Donk out of the round. That's how you want to get started. The bomb being planted now in the back, and it's a 3 versus 3 for all of a second. They're not slowing this down, Spirit. They are quick to try and do this retake. They've got the kit as well. You got to be really careful. Smoke on Magix. Once that's down, you know it's danger time for the likes of Team Liquid here. Ultimate at the back, trying to reload.
Can he do it again, Anders?
Or maybe he can. Yeah, he saved them once, but this is going to be really quick. A 5-second defuse. I don't think he realized it. I think he must have assumed there's no kit in there. He gets the kills, but he cannot win the round.
Very good try. Was looking so promising there. First 2 kills from Albs MD. The bomb gets planted. You think that's going to be a perfect scenario for them. Here's the replay of it. A 5-on-3, but then Shiro arrives. The Julies come into full effect, and Zontix with some fantastic work there. Ultimate tried his best. If there's no kid in play, he probably wins the round.
I think
it's a real shame.
I can't even blame him for. I mean, it's not every day you see the kids coming out on the CT side, so you've got to make a bit of an assumption there.
Man.
That's just Donk getting the kill and doing an enormous amount of damage. He gets one more headshot.
This guy's a freak.
Why?
He gets 2.5 kills. He didn't see anyone.
Imagine what he could do when he can actually see them.
Oh, you were feeling so good about their prospects there. They took all 5 players down in the previous. The bomb planted. They got a couple of AKs. Full speed ahead towards middle, but he kept mowed down by a FAMAS. And now 4 versus 3. Sure, the round's not over, but it's not looking good, I can tell you that much. There's an Aplight, though, and there's a grenade. Shui, UMP in hand, needs to upgrade to a rifle if possible, trying to find one. There's a Galil, doesn't have any bullets, 18 of them, but no head, no chance. That's a very convincing second round there. We will see Donk and Co. very happy with that one. Got to see the replay from Donk's POV. Did he see anyone? Did he get a bit of vision before he started the spray? I don't know. Let's have a look. Nope.
No.
Just straight up.
All he sees are the bullet traces coming in on the other side.
No one's popping the smoke, and he's done about 300 damage there.
Yeah, assisted on this last kill too, because just too much of an impact on the game. Rough start for Liquid in the second half. Donk super happy to fight them in the middle. Probably not even necessary to win the round, but we'll do it anyway. B ramp. He's found the leads as well. He's just going to keep on going. Up to 18 in total. Atinia doesn't want to be left out. He wants a little bit of action at least.
Okay.
9-6.
I don't want it to go down like this. I want to see a bit more fight from Liquid towards the latter stage of this one. Again, don't expect them to win it. I just want to see the character, the guts on display. It's never over until it's over. Let's have a couple of big moments from Ultimate. Let's see if we can get a lead activated once again.
One of the talking point about Malbs being able to maybe open up the middle, it is against Donk, but still, you'd love to see him give it a try.
He's one of the masters of that position for sure. Made a name for himself in Ancient. One of the reasons he got signed for G2 was his performance in this particular map. Okay, nice grenade though. Oh my, they're taking so much damage on Rue. They're losing players, but they will answer back. But Donk is still alive and well. I say that.
Nice.
Doctor will find him. We have got Malbs very low. 3-on-3, best chance they've had in some time. Comes down to this kill, really. As we said, Malbs is low. Easy pickup for Magix. And it has to be the speed ramp.
That's got to be a close one there. Magix will spray down Naf. Ultimate AK, and he's not getting the repeat that he's dreaming of here. At least give him a chance for something. Shiro's there on the other side. Oh, he was more exposed than he expected. That's a bit of a mistake, I must say, but Magic's done very well with the Galil. I thought Liquid did fine in the middle of that. Like, they traded evenly. That's pretty good for given who they're up against. Unfortunately, it was not enough to win the round.
Tactical timeout this time by Team Liquid. running out of time and space here. If you're not aware, this is no Swiss format. You don't get 3 opportunities. Go down to the lower bracket if you give this one up. And this being a stacked tournament, Anders, things go from bad to worse down there. It could be a nightmare situation. You'll have NIP waiting for you, and it's an NIP that are looking very good right now. They're off the back of a LAN victory. They narrowly lost out of Paravision earlier. They're going to be a very difficult team to put to bed.
Yeah, you have to fight Kaspersky.
Yes, absolutely.
That's not going to be easy either. That could be a quick back to the wall scenario for Liquid, losing this one.
Oh, starting to shrink. Starting to feel this one slip away. Losing faith. Running out of space on the map. Running out of weaponry. It's a partial buy, a desperate one. Need a miracle here, Anders. Can Elige find it? He's got a bit of space in towards middle. No CT's home. He's calmed that. Magic so confirming that they have not taken that area. It's towards A we go, and Zontix will be playing with the incendiary in hand. As soon as he spots a pixel, deploy the incendiary, and then both players can focus towards A main. It'll be dropped any second now. Off we go. Just needs to get the gun ready. Mowing them down, and that's very well done. No need to overcommit. Take it easy.
Big difference in a round like this one between jiggling that position with a smoke or an incendiary.
Yeah.
Smokes, they probably run right through and hunt you down, but...
Very good point.
Incendiary, not that easy.
Because they have to stop to shoot you, and then they're taking massive damage.
Yeah.
Every second, they stand in the flames. And yeah, round over. Shui just hoping they get a bit greedy. But they've got the bomb on their side. No one needs to be pushing to try and take down a Tech-9. It's just at this point, use this as a moment to chill. It's going to be 11-6.
Great map for Ultimate. I mean, you've got to give him a lot of credit for 18 kills. I mean, it's wild. He's almost catching up to Donk at this stage. Was probably outdoing Donk at one point when we look at it, but... Yeah, Sui eventually gets bored of waiting. Endlessly patient on the other side. Worse Spirits, they will get the round, and it gets them a lot closer to winning this map and the series. Nobody came into today expecting for Liquid to really cause the upset here, but again, all the rounds, if they get more of them on board, that's more to look at. It's more practice, it's more time with the team, which is what they really need more than anything else here. So yeah, be on the server and see if they can find something else. Reinventing the handshake there, but why not? Round number 18. And we do have some better weapons coming out. Sad to see that Ultimate doesn't have the AWP, because, again, he's been hitting shots on this particular map with it. AK will have to do for now.
Okay. Nice little dink there. Through the corner of the wall, though, takes Shiro down to 18. This is looking promising, Anders, but you have got to get past Dom. And that's the problem. You can't really...
Still the problem.
Yeah, like any other player there, you'd think, okay, they're about to trade him out. But, yeah, of course, he gets the double. And now Shui down to 9 points of health. He still bravely makes his way through that smoke. 4 on 3. Looking for map and series point.
He's got the bomb in Red Room alone here, Ultimate. That is a big job, potentially. Him and Naf are the only ones with any real health here, so I guess if he can walk in there and find an opening, I mean, it's as good as way as any. Oh, the timing is so bad, unfortunately. Sui's going to be going down. Ultimate will find the kill in the middle, and Donk is over on this side. They know that Donk has got to be either towards the donut or maybe the bomb site, so yeah, they're going to fight elsewhere. Ultimate.
Wow.
What a madman. 3 kills with the AK. He was on he had the bomb. If he dies, the bomb is lost in CT spawn somewhere. He had to go through that flawlessly.
I don't think Donk can win this. As crazy as that sounds. The HP's not there. He's got no grenades. You just wait for him to touch the bomb at this point. You don't even have to challenge him.
Yeah.
Make him tap the bomb. One of you sacrifices yourself, get 1 bullet on top of his body, it's over.
Yeah, Ultimate's repositioned so nicely. He realizes Donk is not coming from this direction. It's a very smart play. He will get shot in the head, but again, bomb out in the open here, and it's no problem for Naf.
Almost went awry there, but it's fine. They stick the landing. Just had to have a little look.
You know what might be unfair? When Ultimate is having a performance like that, like he is now, he's creating the contrast to the other games where he's not. Like he's becoming his own sort of critic by doing it. Because when he plays like this, you can see what great potential there is in Liquid if they can really make it work with Mouse, with Unleash. Like, it's right there for the taking. NAF was great on the first map. Like, they have a lot of the pieces they need.
I think a lot of the problems of Liquid is the mental game.
Yeah.
They tilt too easily. They're inside their own heads. And when the pressure is off, I've seen it so many times where they've been in this scenario when they know the team's dead, they're changing roster, Twist is leaving, they start enjoying themselves, they start playing good Counter-Strike. We saw it at Fisher Playground, right?
That was crazy.
And they made a deep run. This team has got such a weak mental.
Yeah.
And when the pressure's off and no one really expects them to win, and there's no major on the line, like this prime example here, they've kind of taken that pressure away by becoming a North American roster, you see a much better face of them.
I think you're right.
And I think we've got too much data to back that claim up that we can't deny it anymore. They just need help with the psychological aspects of the game.
Well, I don't know what kind of Dr. Malves is, but maybe he's got something for that too. They're going to be taking down Magix as a very, very good start attacking the bomb site. Donk is starting to get to the corner, so you're pushing forward right into the Beast. So he goes down. It's a nice setup with a flash as well from Tinier. Got to give him some credit on that one. 45 seconds. It is still a 3v3, and Donk is at 3 health, and now he's dead through the smoke. The best possible way that you could get rid of him is not even having to face him. Naf, stunning headshot there. Swings wide. Now they're in the open, though. And they've spotted out Shiro. They know that he's going to be there. Committed to the bomb plant. You've got to give Malves credit on that. And now just fall back again. Force him to get onto the site.
He's got a save. Again, you don't have to play the round. Make him come to the bomb. No one needs to peek. And that's exactly what they've done. Nice work. Okay.
It's interesting now.
Absolutely. It's been an interesting series. The first map was a little bit slow to get going, but you saw the potential there. The individuals are having their moments. Sure, Donk's got 25 kills, but that's always going to happen. You're playing against Donk. You have to be prepared for that. Your individual has to step up, not to the same level, but at least be able to go toe-to-toe. And we're seeing that today. I still don't think they win this game. I don't think we get to overtime, but I think they'll be able to leave the server with their heads held high.
I think they're already getting really close to accomplishing that. Like, this isn't just a flattening of Liquid. It's not just Donk and a steamroller here. There definitely is more power behind this. So kind of encouraging, you know. A lot of other worse teams that Liquid could have drawn at this point in the tournament that would have made them, you know, maybe look a little bit better than they are right now. But it still is 8-11. And you're right, factoring in that 25 kills for Donk, and you got to wonder, what if Liquid had a bit more breathing room? Could they have done something more here? Sontix and Shiro both swinging. Oh, they line up. That could have been a 2-for-1 on the AWP, but Malves and Naf are out of the round already. And Shiro, you might expect him to fall back. In fact, it looked like he was going to do that, but he's taken an even more forward position, and you could have walked right into that if you were ultimate. You could have thought, okay, that's it. He's probably run back to the A-bomb site, but he's still there.
Okay. Recovery required now. Plenty of map control. Middle is theirs, but obviously Team Spirit very aware of that fact. They'll be smoking up the red room, denying access towards spawn. Frees up Donk to make his way over towards the A sites, but that's not where they're heading. A B finish looking likely here. Waiting for that smoke to dissipate. Ultimate will park himself in the corner. And was hoping for a duel in towards a cave. He is hitting very hard right now. Top fragging on the server. Doing most of this good work with the rifle.
Yeah. It's been great to see him work.
And this round is not over yet. They've actually got some decent space here. Shui patrolling towards long. He's low HP though, needs to be careful. Flashman goes down. Great shot. Can't find the tray, but does some damage towards Tanier. Keeps him in the round.
AK's very good burst here. Activated once again, ultimate, trying to get the kills, but he's up against Donk. It's not the fight you want, and unfortunately for Elige, he's alone. 1 versus 2.
Shiro's very far away though. Yeah, they have no kit.
They don't have a kit, that's true. I don't know if there's one on the ground. I don't think so. No, there isn't. So this is going to have to be very, very quick indeed. Elige, just 1 kill, and now he could try and hide. The Molotov on top, but he's going to be forced right into it, and he had to go for it. He didn't have time for anything else. Great clutch for Elige. And another good round for Liquid. They are starting this comeback.
They're stealing some of these rounds away. Team Spirit had the man advantage throughout the entirety of that round. It all started here. Zontic, Shiro, giving them the man advantage, but Shui, that was the key kill there. Him finding one that kept the round alive. Sure, it's a 2 versus 1. But it's Elige playing it to perfection in front of the Molotov. There was no kid. He had to go for that full defuse there. Elige reads it well, and they keep their head above water. Team Liquid are alive and well. Third map still on the table here. Ali trying to resuscitate this CT side.
He's been very quick with the timeouts here, Hallie. He doesn't really want anything to get out of control. It isn't yet, but it could be.
Well, you say that. They're going to be averaging, I think, around $3,000 per player. What have we got? Ooh. Yeah, exactly that. Like, they don't really have much loss bonus to speak of. They've got a Shiro AWP. Is that going to be enough with the pistols? Like, this is the kind of round you can't afford to lose. If you're going to stand a chance to beat Team Spirit, you cannot fumble this one. You can't walk into the stacks. You have to be diligent. Oh, the boost could be a problem.
Wait a minute. Looking right over. Is there a gap on top? It doesn't matter anymore. He's already fallen down, but there would have been.
This is looking very promising now.
Got the Donk Deagle as well. Someone to be feared. They're in the red room. They've snuck so deep in here. I think this could be a very good position now for Liquid. Wrapping around through CZ spawn in towards that A-bomb site. Very tricky to deal with. Shiro's found a kill, but again...
surrounded.
They are pretty much surrounded here. You can see Donk pivoting all over the place, trying to find it. He's going to go down. They'll take care of Shiro as well. That's a multi-pronged attack coming in from Liquid.
Very well communicated. All of a sudden, Dust 2 feels like it might be happening. Magic's... his kills don't mean too much. He's just trying to hold on to the AK-47. The round is already over. We go double digits now for Team Liquid. Great work towards middle as well. Avoiding the boost.
I'm so shocked that this is the scoreline here. Everybody thought this is going to be certainly a 2-0, maybe especially with Ancient as the second map. But Spirit, I think Des did mention, they've shown some weakness of the map in recent times, and that's fair to say. Still didn't expect this.
Bear in mind, Liquid lost both pistols as well. They were down 4-0 in the first half and down 5-0 in the second half.
Yeah. Well, you put it like that, Henry. It's almost a bit of a positive sign here for Liquid.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Started to turn the corner a bit.
It's not often that we say the mental resilience for Liquid is shining through right now. I don't think I've ever said that. And now they're actually like locked in. No one looks mad. Everyone's focusing at the task at hand. This is really impressive.
We'll keep it going. Just another couple of rounds and they're pretty much there. Money's dreadful for Spirit.
If they end up winning this in regulation after losing both pistols and conversions, that is a very impressive feat. In towards the A side we go.
Yeah, flying out is Sontix, but he's quickly traded out. Donk through the smoke. It's Malves to find the perfect lineup for it. And the bomb being attempted on the other side in just a couple of seconds here. Elige, I think, is the one punching into the digits. Tania will find Malves before the bomb is even planted, but Naf has picked up the AWP. It's an unlikely sniper there on the other side. Shiro, he wants to be the hero and try and get back into this round.
Smoke available.
There is a smoke indeed, but I'm not sure if there's a kit anywhere either. Don't see one on the ground, so could be very risky. Elige back at it again. Not the most kills right now, but some very impactful kills in the last couple of rounds. Oh, he gets caught falling off there. Trying to see if he could get up from behind the side, and Naf goes down. That seems like a big mistake. A 2v1 that Liquid should have been able to win, but instead, it's Magic's to the rescue.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
I couldn't explain that one to you. The bomb's ticking away at such a pace. He hasn't even touched it on the defuse. I guess you're worried about the possible smoke defuse going on, but you've got the AWP. I guess he was trying to get there before. I think if he just goes AFK in towards A main, he wins that round. So yeah, he hears that go down. But before it's even bloomed, he swings around there. He doesn't really give himself a chance to win it. Oh, that's such a gut punch. It was looking so promising. Like, fair enough. Magic plays it very well, but the fact they're both peeking him, Anders, before he even touches the bomb, I couldn't really explain that one to you. If you're going to peek, you both at the peak at the same time. Not one by one. Yes. We famously know one by one is not the way to win those rounds. If one of you wants to sacrifice yourself, the other one has to hide.
Yeah.
It can't be, I'll peek first and die, then you peek and die.
And if you sacrifice yourself, at least like you said it multiple times, let him tap the bomb at least.
At least let him on the bomb, and then we both swing around. I'm thinking that because he had the AWP, he hears the smoke bounce, and he thought, I'm not going to win this if he gets a 5-second defuse here. I have to try and peek him before the smoke blooms. I understand that, but it's the way they operated in the 2v1 that beggars belief at that point. That felt like your round all day long. You're up against the in-game leader. Magix hasn't been fragging like out of his mind, and he didn't have to work too hard for that one. And that might be it. That's going to be map points. They can still fight their way back into this, but money is low. We got Galil's and a Mac 10.
But it's a round as well where you didn't have to fight Donk because he was dead through the smoke, so that's changed all of a sudden. Magix, it's a Sublime opening. Might have dropped low himself, but he's going to guard that cave. Donk is in the middle. A bit nervous because Magix can't really fight for him on the back of him, so he's going to have to slowly start to walk away.
Oh, I'm so gutted, man.
I know.
That's the way it goes down?
It could be. It could well be.
I was on the hype train. I was the conductor. I was enjoying that.
Well, for good reason. Ultimate's got 23 kills. There was a good reason to be hyped as well. It wasn't for nothing.
Oh, man.
Now, it could all be for nothing at the end of it. Ultimate crouched down here is an interesting angle, and Magix, he should be dead every single time, but timing is everything.
Ultimate gets his kill on Magix, I think.
He should. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gotta have the gun out. And actually, the rotation for Spirit is pretty aggressive. They're trying to get as many people as they can over here. Shiro missing a shot. That's very uncharacteristic. Tania misses a spray.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
And the hype train could continue. Just want to remind you, though, that Donk is still alive. Grenade and the incendiary, they very nearly burn him out. They don't get the kill. If they had, maybe they would have gone for the retake here, but they decide it's not worth it.
They don't have any money. Gonna have to save these two weapons. A 5-on-4 victory there for Liquid. Not done yet. A nightmare 2v1. They pick up the pieces, they move on.
We talked about the Liquid mental. What about the Spirit mental if this goes into overtime? Is it enough to push them over the edge?
Oh, who knows? This game has been a roller coaster so far. At times it felt like, well, Spirit had turned up with Donk today. There's no chance Liquid to get a look into this one. But slowly but surely on Mirage, sure, they actually got some pretty decent rounds together. The individuals were having some moments. We then move into the second map where they actually managed to post 6 rounds after losing the pistol. They're down 0-4.
Yeah.
As we mentioned ago, they lost the pistol in the second half. They lost 5 rounds in a row on this T-side campaign. And they're still here. They're still giving them trouble, and they have the advantage here in round number 24. It's commendable, to say the very least.
Oh, it's very, very impressive with absolutely no practice whatsoever and a brand new lineup in some sense. I think this is something to be admired for Liquid, but we'd still love to see them get the extra step here. Get it into OT. If you can get onto a third map, that would be even better. See if it's going to be possible or not. We're going into round number 24, the last round of regulation. Donk activated, pushed up in towards that B lineup, and he's going to be getting some great damage through. Saw even more players, so they know what's coming. This is not looking good for Liquid at the moment. Magix is caught with a grenade in hand, and Sue with a double opening out of nowhere.
They've taken heavy damage on Rude Anders, but is it going to be enough? They bring it back to a 3-on-3, but Donk and Shiro, I'm going to start to reel it in. The excitement, it's been prevalent throughout this series. Liquid have put on a great show today. One of the more promising performances we've seen from them in some time here. They had Team Spirit on the ropes throughout this campaign on Ancient, losing both pistols and somehow, some way, battling their way back to round number 24. I was going to say, don't discount John in these sort of situations, but it does come to a crashing halt. It's Team Spirit tested to the very limits of their ability today. You even had Donk with a world-class performance. He posts 28 kills on this map, 25 on the previous Anders, but still, Team Spirit 2-0 and Liquid, a solid performance.
A real game here on Ancient, a battle through and through right till the